Hey, it's Jason. So if you're fairly new to yoga and you're coming to practices and sometimes you're hearing the teacher's cue and language and their terminology gets a little bit confusing. You're not quite sure actually what are they saying, what's the meaning? Or in this quick video, I'm going to share a few little tips and insights so when you come back to practice, you're like, that's what they say, that's what this means, and now I can experience it and embody it for myself. So the first one is Drishti. You hear that a lot. Teachers say Drishti an awful lot in classes, and what that means is focus. It means a soft, steady gaze, relax, and get yourself really present. So Drishti is, focus in, rather than having your eyes wandering around the room and scattering your energy. It really gets you dialed in, it gets you present and in concentration. So when you hear Drishti, that's what it means. A soft, steady gaze. And also your eyes actually move you through your practice. So when you're flowing in the vinyasa, your eyes are moving you as well as your breath. And then sometimes you hold poses, they become a bit more static. And you'll hear a teacher say, Drishti, especially let's say if you're in tree pose and a standing balancing pose, that's a really good time to practice and embody Drishti. So eye steady, soft gaze, get yourself focused. Another cue is Ujayi breathing, which is an amazing, what we call pranayama breath. It's very cleansing. It gets you really present. It disrupts the distraction in our mind, and it's kind of like an internal massage. So a great way to practice Ujayi is to, as a kind of beginning, starting point, is to just put your hand in front of your face and imagine your palm is a mirror, and you're going to fog the mirror up. So you'll breathe in through your nose. And you imagine that, as I say, my palm is a mirror, and I'm just kind of fogging the mirror up with my exhale. And so you won't have your mouth open when you're practicing. So then when you go to close your mouth, breathe in for your nose, breathe out for your nose, you're going to hear this kind of Darth Vader or a relaxed Darth Vader, or a sound that, imagine if you're walking through a forest and you hear the kind of rustling in the trees or the wind through the trees. That's the sound of Ujayi breath. So you might hear a teacher say, it sounds like oceanic breath. It sounds like the ocean, or if you're walking through the forest and you can hear the wind through the trees, or a chilled out Darth Vader, as I said. So that's Ujayi. Ujayi means victorious breath, and it's very powerful, very cleansing, and gets you very, very present. Another cue that you might hear is vinyasa, and vinyasa simply means breath and movement together, which creates flow. And actually vinyasa brings you into a really amazing meditation. It gets you out of your head, it brings you more into your body. So when you hear the cue vinyasa, the teacher is calling, reminding you, prompting you to flow, to relax, to move, to breathe and move at the same time, which becomes a great meditation. One last cue that I want to share is bandhas. And so we have these kind of energetic muscular locks in our body, and you might hear Uddiyana bandha. So Uddiyana bandha means flying up, and really what that means is pull the pit of your belly in and up, so you feel this strength, this core power that lifts you up in the pose and literally physically lifts you up and builds a lot of strength, gets you connected to your core, but it actually lifts your spirit as well. So you leave class feeling vibrant, elevated, and your mood, your spirit, your emotion is lifted, which is amazing. So Uddiyana bandha means flying up, lifting up. And the way you practice that is you can just do this. You just get your hand as a fist and just come to your belly button and just practice. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Okay, and you might hear that terminology in practice. All right, I hope that helps. And next time you're hearing all of this, it's not so confusing. You kind of you understand it, and you can embody it yourself. Have some fun.